Tomorrow would be a Christmas day, and I only have $1.87. I need to buy James a present.
There was clearly nothing left to do but flop down on the shabby little couch and howl. She had been saving every penny she could for months by keeping all the change she would have for buying their daily necessities. With this result, it still wasn't enough. There was a pier glass inside the room. Suddenly she whirled from the window and stood before the glass. Her eyes were shining brilliantly, but her face had lost its color within 20 seconds. Rapidly she pulled down her hair and let it fall to its full length. So now Della's beautiful hair fell about her. It reached right above her bustle and made itself almost a garment for her. And then she did it up again nervously and quickly. On went her old gray jacket. On went her old green hat. With a whirl of skirts and with the brilliant sparkle still in her eyes, she cluttered out of the door and went straight to a buyer of hair.
Did you buy my hair?
Yes, I buy hair. Take off your hat and let's take a look at it. $20.
Give it to me, quick!
After 2 hours of searching, she found it at last. It surely had been made for Jim and no one else. It was a golden fob chain, simple and properly proclaiming its value by substance alone. As soon as she saw it, she knew that it must be Jim's. It was like him. Quietness and value. $21 they took from her for it, and she hurried home with the 78 cents. When Della reached home, she put down her gift, picked up her old comb and went to work repairing the ravages made by generosity added to love. After 40 minutes, she looked at her reflection in the mirror long, carefully, and critically.
What can I do with $1.87? I hope Jim doesn't kill me.
At 7 o'clock the coffee was made and the frying pan was ready to cook the chops. Jim was never late. Della held the gift in her hand and sat on the corner of the table near the door that he always entered. Then she heard Jim's steps and she turned white for just a moment.
Made him think I'm still pretty.
Jim stepped inside the door. Immovable, his eyes were fixed upon Della, and there was an expression in them that she could not read, and it terrified her.
Jim, don't look at me that way. I cut my hair off and sold it. I want to give you a present. My hair will grow out again. Say Merry Christmas, Jim. And let's be happy. You don't know what a beautiful gift I have for you.
You cut your hair?
Don't you like me just as well? I'm still me without my long hair.
You say your hair is gone?
It's old and gone. It's Christmas Eve. Be nice to me. It went for you. Maybe the hair of my head were numbered, but nobody could count my love for you. Did I cook for you?
Make any mistakes though about me. I don't think there's anything in the way. Make me like my girlfriend. But if you unwrap that package, you may see why you have been going at the first place.
For there lay the combs, expensive combs, side and back, that Della had worshipped for long in a Broadway window.
My hair grew so fast, Jane. Isn't it beautiful? I hunted all over the town to find it. Give me your watch. Do you remember the comb that I really want?
Yes, I do remember that. Do you want that?
Yes, I do want that.
Della, let's just put our Christmas presents away and keep them for a while. They're too nice just a present. I sold the watch to get the money to buy your combs. And now, we start to hope.
The Magi, as you know, were wise men, wonderfully wise men, who brought gifts to the babe in the manger. They invented the art of giving Christmas presents. Being wise, their gifts were no doubt wise ones, possibly bearing the privilege of exchange in case of duplication. And here I have lamely related to you the uneventful chronicle of two foolish children in a flat who most unwisely sacrificed for each other the greatest treasures of their house. But in a last word to the wise of these days, let it be said that of all who give gifts these two were the wisest. Of all who give and receive gifts, such as they are wisest. They are the Magi.
Sarado mo yung pinto, ba't...
Let's take a look at
Ano ba